Welcome to another episode of Out and About with Dr. McGrew. Today we're going to continue on the topic of the visual standards for driving. In our last episode we talked about how 2040 rather than 2020 is the vision standard in Virginia and all 50 states. But today we're going to talk about another aspect of the vision requirements for driving, and we're also going to talk about how people with vision as bad as 2200 can sometimes get a driver's license. So, believe it or not, you can be 20/20 and still fail the vision exam at the DMV. The reason for this is there's a second aspect of the vision requirement, besides being 20/40, and that is that you have 70 degrees of visual field, of which at least 30 degrees has to be on either side. Now what this means in plain English is that you have to have some peripheral or side vision. For instance, if you see like this, where you have central vision and you can see my face but not much of anything else, then you're not going to be able to get a driver's license. Let's show you what I mean in more detail. Here we're showing diagrammatically how our visual field of peripheral vision works. Our patient is down on the bottom, this yellow guy. He's looking right up through the 90-degree mark at this Pokemon right up here. And what we're illustrating here with the orange is his side or peripheral vision. And you can see normal peripheral vision is just about 180 degrees. I said earlier that a patient must maintain at least 30 degrees of visual field on either side in order to keep a driver's license. And that's shown here. See, the orange area is narrowed down to about 35 degrees on each side. If you were restricted to about 30 degrees on each side and barely able to meet the standard, your vision would be about like this. Patients who suffer a stroke sometimes lose all the vision on one side. As illustrated here, this patient's lost all the vision to the right. And this patient cannot get a driver's license because they don't maintain 30 degrees of vision on both sides. So our stroke patient who's lost the right side of their vision would see about like this, and they would not be able to keep a driver's license. Here's one more illustration of how you can have 20/20 vision, but limited peripheral vision, which would make it unsafe for you to drive, because you never know when there might be a fearsome creature like a jackalope off to the side of the road that you certainly wouldn't want to hit. I gotta say, folks, we really outdid ourselves this time on the graphics and special effects, don't you think? We've covered a lot of material and we're out of time, so tune into our next episode when we wrap up our series on vision standards and driving, and we're going to talk about how people with really poor vision, as bad as 2200, can sometimes have a driver's license.